Welcome back to Ordinary Guy DIY. Hey, today I'm going to go over, in this case, a Vivo brand retractable garden hose that I installed. I think it's worth passing along. It's no matter what brand you go with, principle is the same. It's just such a clean setup. You don't have to fight a hose cart that you have to mow or weed eat around, and it gets things off the ground. You don't have to worry about hoses being tangled and that kind of thing. So I don't have any footage of me actually installing it, but I'll walk you through what I did. This is just happens to be a shed in my yard that I've got water ran to, and I replaced just one of the little hose carts you keep on the ground. But this is not sponsored. I paid for this with my own money. I just like this brand, and that's why I went with this one. But I'll kind of show you. It's got basically 180 degrees of swing, depending on how you mount it. The ribs on my metal siding keep it from fully going 180 degrees, but it's about as close to 180 as you can get. Swings out. It's got about, I think there's about 6 feet of leader hose there, so just keep that in mind when you go to mount it. Make sure you mount it close enough to your spigot. It comes with lag bolts. In my case, I was able to I had some stainless bolts and nuts because I drilled all the way through and put fender washers and lock nuts on the back side. That's a lot stronger hold than a lag bolt. But if you're going into a 4x4 post or something like that, the lag bolts would be absolutely fine. But this thing weighs, I don't know, I think it's about 25. Well, this is the 100-footer. There's different configurations. I think this is about a 25 or 30 pounds total. So it's a decent amount of weight hanging there. You want to make sure you have some good bracing in behind that. But there's a pin right here that when you want to take this hose off, you just pull that pin. You can slide it right off. You can unhook your hose. It's great for putting in the winter time. I happen to live in a state that we get winter, so it will freeze. That's what I do like about it. It takes about 30 seconds to take it off and take it inside. But I'm going to show you the operation. So if you have any kind of a air hose, maybe in your garage or something, it works similar to that. Just pull it out till it clicks, let it up. It'll stop where you want it. It works great. And then it has a really strong recoil. So if you do use one of these, don't let go of it, because it will slam pretty hard when it gets to the end. And I suspect that would break. I mean, this little stop's just plastic, so it does come with a 7-setting nozzle. Not super high quality, but it does the job. If we go on the inside, I did have to add that stud, that little short stud, to use all 4 mounts. But if you're going to use your own hardware, make sure you use something that's zinc coated or stainless. Obviously not for the inside wouldn't have mattered, but for the outside, you don't want it corroding on you. But anyway, super simple install. If you happen to have like a 4x4 post that you want to mount it on, then by all means use the lag bolts. But if you have a situation like mine and you can use your own hardware with nuts and bolts and go through, that's what I would recommend. But, again, great little product. I got this on Amazon, caught it on sale, and I think I got it for $100. Turn the water on. But if you've ever tried those expandable hoses that retract on their own, they work, but they don't last all that long. Plus, you still have to wind them up. They still get in the way, and they're expensive. I've probably tried 3 or 4 of those in my lifetime, and I could have bought this 2 or 3 times for what I spent on those. But anyway, that's my take on a retractable garden hose. Like I said, there's probably lots of different brands you could try. I think they're all going to be similar in how they function and how they work. Hey, with that, I appreciate you watching, and if you like this video, consider subscribing, and we'll see you on the next one. Appreciate you watching. Have a great day.